MrBeast is the most subscribed YouTuber on YouTube, and he is a very iconic figure on the platform. He was featured in the trending page every time he uploads a video, and overall, he seems like a nice guy. Every video, he would always come up with these big challenges, very huge challenges, and have a bunch of contestants compete for a lot of money. And overall, it seems like MrBeast is having fun while also doing good by giving away a lot of money while doing it. Despite having all this positivity surrounding his name, there is also one controversial figure that is surrounding MrBeast's name, and that's Kris Tyson. Kris, or Ava, last year made the decision to transition from male to female, and that decision was met with a lot of controversy. SunnyV2 last year stated that Kris from MrBeast might negatively impact MrBeast's brand, and MrBeast 100% supports Kris Tyson's transition, and he's on record defending Kris from SunnyV2 and Nick Merckx. But as of recently, old tweets are resurfacing of Kris Tyson liking Lolicon and interacting with a Twitter user known as Shadman. Shadman is an artist that draws explicit art of children, and he even one time drew explicit art of his own mother. He would also draw explicit art of Keemstar's daughter, who was 7 years old at the time, and would also draw explicit art of Daphne Keane, who was a minor, which was 12 years old at the time. He was even kicked out of his own university because of the explicit art that he was producing. It's clear that Shadman's content is highly illegal and a really degenerate person, and he should be thrown in jail right now. And there's record of Kris Tyson interacting with this Shadman person and interacting with a bunch of lolly content. Lolicon is defined as a genre of fictional media which focuses on young or young-looking girl characters, particularly in a sexually suggestive manner. Here's tweets of Kris Tyson basically interacting with this type of lolly content on Twitter. So here's Kris Tyson saying, "Nothing gets my knob a-cranking like some lolly." Here's another tweet of Kris Tyson responding to somebody who posted a picture of what it looks like is Caillou getting fucked by his mom. And then Kris Tyson responds with, "Help, I need an adult." And then here, Kris Tyson responds to Shadman by saying, "No Beast Boy trap? Shad, you've changed." Beast Boy being the character from Teen Titans. And then there, Shadman made this tweet being like, "What is this, and why do people keep sending me this?" And then Kris Tyson is in the replies being like, "Please, Shad, please," begging him to make some lolly. He's begging. He's hungry for it. Somebody then posted art of these two siblings from Gravity Falls fucking, and Kris Tyson is in the replies being like, "They're twins, so at that point, it's just masturbation, right?" Somebody then posted a picture of Violet from The Incredibles, and then Kris Tyson is in the replies, "Loki, she cute." Keep in mind, these are the characters that Kris Tyson jerks off to. Yeah, all those screenshots are truly disturbing, but nothing tops what I'm about to show you right now. The YouTuber Prism42 made a long video talking about the whole Ava situation, about how Ava interacted with a minor known as Lava, and the conversation between Ava and Lava were to the extent of grooming.
Here is the picture of them meeting up together. I'm gonna censor his face, and as you can see right there, there's Carl right there, there's Kris Tyson right there. Kris Tyson was talking to this guy since he was 13. Kris Tyson was in college, and of course, the moment he was able to drive, he takes a camper van out in the middle of the woods, which, by the way, very secluded area. Let me talk about that. Anytime that someone is taking a camper van somewhere, bringing it out in the desert or the middle of the woods, it's very unnecessary because there's RV parks, there's the Walmart parking lot, there's plenty of areas you can go instead of going to a place that's very unfamiliar to you to camp out there, especially in a secluded area. So the real question is, if he was talking to Kris Tyson, who is interested in both men and women since he was 13 years old and Kris Tyson was in college. Why did he take a camper van out to see him and take it out in the middle of the woods in this secluded area? And then he met up with him like 2 days later, like the picture was posted.
Kris Tyson would also send Lava these weird Snapchat messages, which, by the way, if you're over 20 and still using Snapchat, you kind of need to grow up a little. And he would also tweet at Lava shit, call him dad and shit. He would also, like, send him, I'll post fire nudes for you, please no share. He would also, Lava would also ask Kris, do they know about your hentai addiction? And this is Kris on Reddit saying some weird ass shit like, it ain't porn unless you got she penis? What the fuck is that word? R/dick girls? Ah yes, this will make a fine addition to my collection. What the fuck? We know this Reddit account belongs to Kris because Kris literally mentioned that it's his account talking about his old Reddit account when talking about his her body type shit. With the rise of the Kris allegations, MrBeast got Keemstar in contact with Lava, which Lava claims that he was not groomed by Kris Tyson and that the only times Lava met Kris Tyson, she was alongside MrBeast and the crew. And Lava claimed that he ran a Discord server with Kris Tyson when he was 13 years old, and there was a lot of edgy jokes and edgy humor along in the entire Discord, which, based on the evidence I've seen and based on the facts here, it's pretty clear that you've been groomed. And to be fair, I kind of feel bad for this Lava person because he doesn't quite see that he was groomed. He believes that Kris Tyson it's normal for a grooming victim to believe that they weren't groomed. That's very normal. And it's just normal to see them defend their abuser, and it's just a sad story to see. Lava would continue to defend Kris Tyson by tweeting Sensitive Society's video and a Cheetos video. These videos are massive lies and twisting the truth. Ava never did anything wrong and just made a few edgy jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of. Can you do me a favor and comment on these videos and tell them to stop spreading lies? Sensitive Society and a Cheetos video wasn't about Lava. It was about Kris Tyson and her connection with Shadman. That's it. They were reacting to the video that this one YouTuber made, and they were just talking about their connection with Shadman. It had never mentioned Lava once, never talked about Lava's situation. They probably didn't even know the Lava stuff happened because the Lava stuff was brought to light like the day after their video was released. After realizing Sensitive Society and Cheeto were not actually talking about Lava's situation, Lava then made a follow-up tweet by saying, I am not a victim and I am not backpedaling any statement I have already made. Everything I have stated is very true. Nothing bad happened between me and Kris. People are creating lies around my name. Yesterday, while under a lot of stress from trying to get my story out as quickly as possible, I made a mistake and included 2 videos in the tweet that had nothing to do with my situation. Here are the correct videos, and these ones should be taken down. I'm sorry to both Sensitive Society and Cheeto for the mistake. Yeah, dude, I really do not buy it, because if you are really sorry about that, you would have deleted the tweet with the screenshot. But based on the interaction you got on that tweet and based on you literally pinning it in your profile, there is no way you're taking that down. I'm sorry. Yeah, you are not sorry at all. With a lot of these accusations coming out, there have been even more accusations piling up, accusation after accusation, piling up against Kris Tyson. This one I'm about to show you is audio of Kris Tyson in a Discord call full of minors, speaking very inappropriately and very vulgar to these kids.
I know, dude, I would come inside of that egg and then watch her eat it, and then watch her have sex with another man while she comments about how my genitalia can never satisfy her. I hope he gets cancer in the mouth.
Okay. I gotta say that is one of the not good places.
I hope he goes his entire life not smoking a single cigarette, and then when he gets 80, he just gets fucked with by some dude with some cancer dick, and he shoves it in his mouth and gets mouth cancer.
Yeah.
That's
Cancer
hot.
mouth from cancer dick.
There is also record of Kris Tyson being inappropriate with minors on Snapchat. Here are some screen recordings.
I know, dude. I would.
With the allegations resurfacing on the whole Kris Tyson situation, Jake the Viking, a former MrBeast member who left in 2020, made a tweet implying that MrBeast, Jimmy, knew about the whole Kris Tyson situation and about how it was basically swept under the rug. Another former MrBeast crew member came forward and said that Kris Tyson is just the tip of the iceberg in this whole MrBeast saga, implying that MrBeast has a lot more skeletons than people think.
Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles.
Hold on, let me turn off the music. I'm outside MrBeast studio right now. Here's a cornfield. I'll explain that tomorrow. I've just been driving by looking to see, is there an FBI raid going on? What's happening? My name's Dawson. I worked at MrBeast from February to May of this year, 2024. Kris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says MrBeast knew, yeah, MrBeast knew. I heard many times that Ava Kris Tyson is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much. And when all this information comes out about everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything MrBeast has done. Amazon, if you can get your money back, get your money back.
With former MrBeast employees coming forward, a lot more shit comes out about Kris Tyson every day. Like, for example, there was an old YouTube channel that Kris Tyson had back in the day, and one of the videos in that YouTube channel, he shared revenge of Jeanette McCurdy, the iCarly star.
How's it going, you guys? So, recently everybody's been hearing about the Jeanette McCurdy leak of her photo. What the story is, she sent pictures to her boyfriend, her now ex-boyfriend, and he leaked them out, and she is a very popular Nickelodeon star on the show iCarly, and probably be seen as the pulling of the show. It'll probably be taken off the air. Second off, you'll probably see the photos get taken down at some point tonight, maybe tomorrow, because Nickelodeon has that kind of power. But the link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at somebody else's private business, but I know that people might want to see them, so it's there if you want it. First off, what I have to say though is that when you look on the news, you see people, they've leaked nudes from their girlfriend at a high school, and that girl kills herself. It's a tragic story. Everybody calls the guy a bully. But, when people like Perez Hilton do it, it's considered entertainment. So, you're going to have to think about where the right and wrong is, really. And, I think it's all wrong, personally. I don't think somebody should leak photos that were sent in trust. But, I guess if that's how President Hilton wants to make his living, it's up to him. You decide if it's moral or if it's immoral. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay awesome.
With so many allegations piling up against one another, surely Kris Tyson at one point has to respond to the whole situation, because there is no avoiding this. Like, as soon as you come back, or as soon as you even speak one word on the internet, everyone will be talking about this shit. And Kris Tyson has actually provided a response tweet to all of us about the situation.
I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intention. Seeing recent events, we mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things MrBeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. I want to add I never groomed anyone. The person who gets brought up in these accusations is Lava, who vocally supported that they are false. Having said that, I humbly apologize to anyone I have hurt with my unacceptable social media posts, past actions, and to those who may feel betrayed by how I used to act online. To link these two factors together to create a narrative that my behavior extended beyond bad, edgy jokes is disgusting and did not happen. In past years, I have learned that my old humor is not acceptable. I cannot change who I was, but I can continue to work on myself. I do not want these accusations to impact hundreds of people who work at MrBeast, which is why I have stepped away.
So Kris Tyson doesn't even address most of the allegations. She just dismisses them all as edgy jokes and being immature. And this situation could leave a bad mark in MrBeast's reputation. I mean, this is not just you getting canceled for the 100th time for, giving away money or doing a good deed. This is an employee who was at your facility with serious allegations against them, and you keeping quiet throughout this whole situation is just making you look bad. I feel like MrBeast at some point has to respond to the whole situation. Maybe, I guess, elaborate on what's happening around the MrBeast, around Kris Tyson and everything like that. But for now, we're just going to leave it at that. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. So, as I was editing this video, MrBeast actually put out a response video to the whole Kris Tyson or Ava Tyson situation. Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. During that time, I have focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure that I have all the facts. That said, I've seen enough to take immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with MrBeast. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take any further action based on their findings. So it seems like MrBeast is taking the situation serious, and this contradicts what Ava Tyson said in her response, because when Kris Tyson responded to the whole situation, her first response was her and MrBeast mutually stepped away or mutually decided that it's separated. Well, in MrBeast's case, MrBeast just fired Ava. So yeah, that contradicts what Kris Tyson said. And also, the third party investigation could be big, because if they find something, let's say, huge, if the third party investigators actually find something huge or something extremely criminal, this could lead to potential, authorities getting involved and shit like that. The whole 9 yards, and this whole situation will probably get worse. There's probably going to be more allegations against Kris Tyson in the next coming days, but this is where I'm going to leave it at that. And overall, this is a good response from MrBeast. I mean, you're taking the situation seriously by removing Kris Tyson from the company, and you're hiring a third-party investigation to, investigate all the shit to come up with a conclusion and see how you want to roll with this situation. So overall, it's a good response, and I don't fault him for that.